Good morning, everyone. How are you? Great to be here with you. I am Mary Ellen, and I'm coming to you from beautiful little Moonrise Cottage in southern Vermont. I'm a clairvoyant person, and I'm here to work with my spirit guides to channel messages about our human and spiritual evolution. And we've been talking for a couple of weeks about the way love energy radiates through the world into our hearts, how it affects, my spirit guides are correcting me, how that energy channels into you as a spirit being walking in a human shell, and how that affects your efforts at loving. So we're talking about you as a lover, Spirit says, and also you as a spirit being, what it is that needs to happen for you to utilize, and Spirit always says employ, the energy that is available depending on the astrological events and your particular destiny, which has everything to do with your astrology, and my spirit guides call your particular energy set point your purpose. So I do channel messages, and I use the cards to do that. The first card out today is this beautiful card. Hang on, I got to switch over to my software. Make sure you can see this. There you go. The Blank Shield. Really beautiful. If you haven't seen yesterday's message, go check it out. We are moving quickly towards the new moon in Pisces coming in just a couple days. So that's a message about a beginner's mind, in a sense. Allow yourself to be the blank shield. It is incumbent upon each of us to be open and be available when it comes to loving and when it comes to our own process. So yesterday the messages were about our own process. I see that that's continuing. So I'm going to pick a card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, one card from the Journey of Love Oracle deck, and we're going to jump into the Rider Waite to see how the energy of the day is available to you and is affecting your efforts at loving and becoming love, becoming a sacred awakener. That is our destiny in 2019. So let's check it out. Let's see what the message is from my spirit guides from the shamanic world. Spirit, what's the energy for this day? For all of us beautiful soul travelers. Okay, there's the card. Spirit wants that one. The beloved. And so clearly we're talking about you as a sacred being. And that's a theme that's developing. How is it that we become the blank shield, able to understand that which comes to us from the void, if you will, from the mystical realm, from the energy of love that's available to us, that's streaming here onto this planet? How do we become Spirit's saying a couple things. Our own beloved, and how is it that we work with the energy of our own heart? Because we are here as manifestors. We're here to awaken ourselves and to awaken each other. Really beautiful. Spirit, what's the message, please? What's the energy from the Journey of Love Oracle that will help us understand this journey a little bit more just for today? What is it that will help us? Spirit, let me know, please. What is the card that you want for this day? Okay, they're saying this one. Beautiful. And there's the void. So we're talking about, Spirit says we're talking about deep magic today. When we have these experiences of ourselves as a heart chakra, spirit, an awakener, a traveler into this realm, there are, Spirit's calling them feelings. There are feelings, meaning the intuition that you get, those little moments of inspiration, because you are the beloved. How is it that you walk through the world as an awakened spirit, being the blank shield in order to absorb whatever comes to you and to understand your mission and your purpose, which is your energy, and how that affects those around you, and of course how that affects your ability to absorb the love energy that comes to you in a very sacred way within your own being, Spirit saying, and certainly through a partner. So we've been seeing the manifestation of love energy that comes in and the way in which it's affecting. I'm going to take that one. Look, beautiful. The High Priestess. certainly sits in the void. And how do we absorb the love energy that comes to us through an awakened partner? There we go. Look, the Lovers. Beautiful. Spirit, what's the rest of this message, please? What is it you would like us to know today? Yeah. Okay. Balance. So we're setting up a theme here about how is it that we go into the mystical realm, through the wisdom, through the gates of the temple, into the realm of the high priestess, in order to pick up these messages about love. How do we share our cup within our own being? So we're talking about the male and female energy within us, and then how do we manifest, pull that energy to us from the sacred realm, and then share it with another. So some of you are clearly having this experience. There are a lot of people who are meeting their heart chakra awakeners. Most folks call that twin flame or soulmate. It's 2019 is the year of the Great Awakening. So my spirit guides keep sort of chiding us. Open your vision wider. Be the blank shield. Allow yourself to understand that things are changing in the ways of love. And it is coming from the mystical realm. Things are being revealed to us about our efforts at love and about ourselves as sacred love transmitters is what they're saying. So we are awakening this year because of the cosmology. And part of the awakening is coming to a place of balance. And so when we see the Two of Pentacles, yes, we're trying to figure out how to juggle all this information, how to manage it. But clearly, my spirit guides have been talking about the process that is happening here on the earth, and we see this beautiful earth energy. So we are, on this day, have an opportunity to really get messages from the mystical realm about love. And look, next card, Death card. Beautiful. The cycle of shift and change and transformation and transmutation that we're going through because we are in connection with the mystical realm. Whether you, my spirit guides are saying, whether you realize it or not, this is what's happening. And so as we go deep inside, look, beautiful, thank you, Spirit, the Hanged Man. It is time to just be with the energy, be in love energy, so that you have the ability to take some time for yourself. You know, we've kind of been the hanged man in our culture, Spirit says, meaning human culture, trying to figure all of this out. And this year we're going to be going through this great awakening. It is a little bit of a death process, and there's a lot of passion. We've been fighting these battles for a long time, my guides are saying. And now we're at this place where, you know, we've come quite a distance, Spirit is saying. And we are ready now to look past our conflicts and look a little deeper and dream a little bigger about what is possible within our love relationships. So some of you are having a relationship, someone's offering their cup to you, and you might be a little bit in awe. You might be sort of standing in your place, knowing that it's bringing to you a complete revolution, Spirit's saying, in your being. And that is the twin flame. Okay, Spirit is talking about the soul chakra and the way in which it is time for us to stand still for a moment. And okay, so I'm going to show you something, and to absorb the energy that comes in, to deeply consider it. So here's the way the cards are coming out. So I'm going to take this one because it's on the top. So beautiful, Ace of Swords. This gorgeous moment of complete clarity. So I do believe that people are going to have this awakening within themselves. That's the first step. Often it is incumbent upon you to take the first step and to pause, which gives you this clarity. That's what the pause is for. And I love that the Ace of Swords is coming out in line with the blank shield, because it is those moments of standstill when you go deep inside and you respond. Spirit's talking about the way you respond, and that it's time for you to really trust, all of us, to trust this sacred knowledge that comes to us and causes us to transform and brings us clarity, because we're able to stand still in the energy long enough to get this clarity. And beautiful. So there's a lot of rapid motion going on. Many of you have been writing to me. I know that things are happening. And here's the next card. You know, the Queen of Swords. She does not mess around, does she? And that Spirit says, not at all. So there is, somebody left me a comment and sort of alerting me, and I love your comments, please keep them coming, to the fact that we've been having this really intense solar flare, and it has brought a lot of energy in. So along with the shift and change that's going on here on the Earth, slow moving energy, but with a lot of intention, it does take some time. This is a period that's coming forward this year in 2019. So there is a commitment from within each of us, and Spirit says you can feel it and you will be responding to it. It is important to take some time to allow things to develop slowly, because the type of love energy that's coming in is this. It's extremely exalted, my guides are saying. So we see the lovers here twice, you know, the cup, offering your cup to another. And what is it that you offer? And here's the last card, Spirit says. Beautiful. Temperance. So be with yourself deeply. Be with your lover. Understand when someone shows up in your life like this, and this energy comes and you feel awakened, or perhaps you stand in front of someone who says, I'm feeling this awakening because of your presence. Please be calm with that energy. There's a little video on my channel, the top 5 things you have to do when you meet your twin flame. Go check it out. And it's this story, Spirit saying, it's about becoming balanced and putting conflict and strife aside. You know, in that moment, when that person shows up, you cannot fight your knowledge of yourself as a sacred being, as the beloved. And that's why this card is here in the row with the beloved. You have won a lot of battles, but you're tired, aren't you? And we are all, Spirit's calling it, as a class of beings, we are tired. And we want more than this. We would like to manifest our love, and that is why this Nine of Wands is sitting in this row. There is transformation happening because we are taking our moments to stand still, because we are feeling this energy come in. And I've had quite a number, because of my clairvoyance, I think, of heart chakra awakened partners show up in my life. And I've had to learn to understand how to be balanced and how to allow myself to go through this transformation by just taking a pause, standing still, so clarity can come through about the type of love I'm actually feeling in those moments. And it is overwhelming. If you've had the experience, you know it's completely overwhelming. Your cells begin to vibrate, your heart chakra vibrates. There is some kind of an awakening to yourself because you are experiencing things that are not deniable, but that cause you to come into a moment with this beautiful, the blending of male and female energy, and what it is to really be a cup of love in a very sacred way. And then move forward with this knowledge in a very steady way. And it does take time to understand the type of sacred love, the difference between this kind of love, lovely and beautiful, profound in its own way, but something comes to you and you got to sort of be the hanged man for a minute in order to come to full clarity about what it is, pardon me, to feel the love of the universe and to bring balance and temperance and to put yourself on this road, Spirit says. You have to become the blank shield and be willing to understand yourself as a sacred being truly, with the love of the universe suddenly flowing into you. It does take some help for most people. It's a tower moment, actually, that causes us to understand ourselves. So Spirit's talking about what happens when you give birth. So those of you that are ladies out there that have kids, you understand. And you know, we don't talk about it in our society. It's a literal miracle to realize that you are the physical manifestation of the sacred portal, and a soul decided to incarnate and came through your channel to come here and have their beautiful awakening and to move through this soul cycle and to join all the other beings that are here. So we see this Spirit saying this burgeoning awareness, whether you've had this kind of heart chakra awakened partner meeting or not, this energy is coming through to you now. It is time to be still in the mystery and stand at the gates of the temple while these secrets are revealed to you. And, you know, we see the beautiful high priestess. She sits between the columns at the entryway, the Temple of Solomon. She has the full moon in her crown, and we see the new moon at her feet. So Spirit's talking about this cycle that we've come through with this beautiful full moon. It's in Virgo, 0 degrees of Virgo, conjunct Chiron. And it is what set up this energy that's been coming forward since then. And it's been a continual message about transformation, transmutation, becoming the vessel, the sacred vessel of love. And then you feel a commitment and you want to take this energy forward, because in that moment, your deepest desire is to join yourself with the sacred energy that comes through your heart chakra and to understand yourself as an angel of love, Spirit's saying. And yes, you're going to want to bond yourself with that person. Know that you are bonded. If you are having this experience, it is imperative to be balanced and to seek your inner wisdom. Go into the void, go into the sacred realm. Be calm, be loving, be gentle. If your heart chakra awakener is not available to you, understand there is no separation. There is only each other's individual pathway. Sometimes we have an awakening, that person comes into our lives and goes out really rapidly. My spirit guides always talk about, please don't label people runners. That's disrespectful. It's not awakened thinking. You've been awakened for a particular purpose. And it is incumbent upon each of us to move the energy forward here on the earth in this way, to be this vessel and to learn about temperance and what it is to stand with your toes in the water, Spirit's saying, of this new place in which you stand. Something comes to you and it brings you the desire to stand in the world this way. And I love the fact that, you know, we have the 1 foot in the water. It's about being aligned with the sacred flow of this energy. So if you're having that experience, allow yourself to stand in it and go slow and learn the lessons that are meant to be learned for you for this lifetime, while you literally transform into a transmitter, a cup of love that is meant to flow out upon the earth in this beautiful way of balance, in order to bring everyone you come in contact with the ability to feel the love energy that will emanate from you because of this beautiful clarity. And the clarity that comes from the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it is about love energy. And look how she looks right into the sacred lovers. There's something that happens when you have this type of awakening. You can never turn back from that because you've had the experience, now you know. So we're going to pick from the bag of runes, Spirit. We're talking today about allowing yourself to know that you are the beloved and you are a spirit being arriving here from the void. And in your human journey, you stand as the blank shield. The Spirit's talking about the way warriors used to paint things on their shield. So if you're resonating with this message, it's a very general message. If you're having the experience, you know, sometimes I think it's Spirit says it's a happy thing to make a shield for yourself. Make it out of cardboard or paper. Do some artwork, whatever you want to do. You can purchase something that looks like that, probably online, just to put it in your space in order to have a place, just a visual place to remind yourself of what you're experiencing and get some balance and slowly bring the energy forward, because you are going to be 100% committed. Okay, so my guides are talking about what would happen if you suddenly saw what most people call God, divine source energy, if it suddenly showed itself to you in this moment, coming out of the void. In 2019, we are all meant to step into the next phase of our awakening to bring forward the 5D. So Spirit, what's the message from the beautiful runes? I use the Book of Runes by Ralph Blum. Ralph was a beautiful man He's passed on now. This is his legacy. I think you can probably still buy his book on Amazon. There's a couple little videos on YouTube if you want to go check them out. Spirit, what is this energy about becoming the beloved and walking into and then back to this realm through the void? And Spirit's talking about the portal. So I think there's some indications about the portal, which is one of the reasons that the blank burn is showing up. It's time to understand that we are portals for love energy. And we're here to utilize our heart chakra, to hold that love energy and be the blank shield. To bring the clarity of that initiation. Spirit's talking about initiation. All right, Spirit, what is it that we need to know about this reading, please? Beautiful. Okay. So let's see. Spirit, where would you like that? I'm going to put it with the High Priestess. And I'm going to read to you right from the book. That is a discussion about separation and what the purpose of separation is. So we're talking about separating paths, the way you somehow, in some ways, you step away from your previous understanding of what it is to be human, because you know something when this person shows up in your life, and then you have to work toward balance. It does bring to you a complete cycle of transformation, and it does cause you to hang upside down and think about what you've been doing. And I love that this Nine of Swords energy is looking directly into the Two of Pentacles. That's the task that you undertake, because something is finished and something new begins. So this is a time of separating paths. Old skins must be shed. Outmoded relationships will be discarded. When you receive this rune, a peeling away is called for. It is part of the cycle of initiation. Othila is a rune of radical severance. Absolutely. That's what my guides are talking about. The appropriate action here is submission. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. And quite possibly retreat. Knowing how and when to retreat and possessing the firmness of will to carry it out is the mark of a wise man or woman. Othila is the rune for acquisition and benefits. The benefit that you receive, the sacred inheritance, may be derived for something you must give up. And again, my spirit guides are injecting some thoughts about, yes, we're not talking about giving up a loved one. We're talking about giving up your self-identity, because it is radically changed. And as they were saying, and you can't go back from that once you know. So this can be particularly demanding when you are called upon to abandon some aspect of your behavior. They're pointing to this. Some part of your cultural inheritance, perhaps. For then you must look closely at what until now you have proudly claimed as your birthright. Whether it is your attachment to your position inside society, to the work you do, or even to your beliefs about your own nature. Thank you, Spirit. Ah, gorgeous. The separation called for will free you to become more truly who you are. And my guides are saying clearly, you are the beloved, and you arrive here from the void, a blank shield, in order to absorb your mission, your growth process here in this life. And we come through slowly. Okay, I'm being corrected. Spirit's saying, we come through, we have these moments. It can be a shock and awe, like a tower moment. And then sometimes it takes an entire lifetime to allow ourselves to have the process to integrate these messages and to, Spirit's talking about, to get past the fear of knowing yourself as the sacred cup of love, to come to the clarity, because you are going to have an extreme amount of inspiration and mental clarity. And then I think we're using our feminine energy, love energy, the clarity of love energy coming forward to help you transition into this place, a very sacred place within your own being. And then Move that energy forward here upon the earth to bring forward this great change, the awakening, with balance and temperance and the love of compassion. That's part of what this is about. So have a wonderful day, everyone. I really appreciate you being here with me, and I'll look forward to being with you tomorrow. Do me a favor, please hit the like button on your way out. Have a lovely day. I will look forward to being with you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.